Information is power.
Okay, let's get into it right now. We got a lot to talk about Donald Trump. Donald Trump is back at it again with his racist ways. The man just can't stop his racist ways. And I'm telling you, he is racist. I don't care what anybody says he is because, see, I know his history. Him and his father engaged in discriminatory practices against black people in the New York area, as well as in the Maryland area as well. Because I've read the articles about it, I've done the research. So dismiss me with he ain't racist because once again, he gets into calling Obama and Michelle, particularly Obama, a monkey. He did it in 2020, and I've got the receipts article on that. And this time around, because he's been so jealous of Obama, his presidency, the fact that he won the Nobel Peace Prize, the fact that Obama was well liked by many people and also disliked by many people as well that were racist as well. We got to keep that real. He was liked and disliked. And Trump was one of those individuals who disliked Obama because he was jealous of Obama, and Obama called him out, or Obama clowned him at a roasting dinner in New York sometime back, if y'all remember that. Well, he did it again, calling Obama without even having to say it because he posted a video of memes on his Truth Social depicting Obama and Michelle Obama as primates, monkeys, gorillas. And see, the history of black people in this country is that we've always been depicted as primates, as monkeys, as gorillas. That people have called us that. So it's not a coincidence that Trump went to the very thing historically that has been used to demean and to portray black people as subhuman or not human. This is what Trump did. This is the game that he plays. It's also another way for him to create a distraction away from those Epstein files and everything that's surrounding this individual. And I got a video for you. Don't go anywhere because I've got Epstein video where he pleads the Fifth and Sixth Amendment when asked if he partied with Trump with underage girls. He did not want to admit that because it would incriminate him, even though we know mysteriously they say he took his life, which I don't believe. But Trump is back at it again. Let me show you the meme and what he did right here. Here's the clip of it right here. Betraying Michelle Obama and Barack Obama as primates. This is the biggest trick in the book, that racists will pull out when it comes to defining black people. Remember, Donald Trump got his political start by being a part of the birther movement and claiming whether Barack was a true citizen of this country, demanding his birth certificate, demanding to see his college transcripts, even though Trump has never shown us any documentation of what makes him credible. Him and his White House are despicable because let me show you what the White House did. The White House allowed this post, Trump allowed this post to be up for about over 12 hours. They tried to say, oh, it was a staffer that posted this. No, it was Trump that posted it. They were just trying to do damage control. Let me let you see exactly what this post looked like. As you see, Michelle is depicted as a gorilla. Obama is depicted as a gorilla in this memes. And this is what it did because Trump animated this shit. Let me let you see it right here. Check this out. Here it is animated. This is the animated example of what Trump put on his true social media. And the only reason why the White House came out with a press release about this incident is because Trump got a lot of criticism. You'll be surprised. He got a lot of criticism from those on the right who said, oh, it's racist. Take it down, Trump. And then it took them 12 hours or more to take it down. And then when they took it down, they tried to play this game and say that, oh, they were just trying to do a depiction of the Lion King and that Trump was the lion. But out of all the people that you choose to be monkeys, you make it about Michelle Obama. And you also turn around and make it about Barack Obama, two people that he's extremely jealous of and he does not like, y'all. We got to keep it real. He punched down on Barack and Michelle using a racial trope that's been around for decades and years, in which historically they would portray black people as being subhuman. And by portraying us as subhuman, it would always be about us being a monkey, a primate, a gorilla, something of that nature. Let me also show you this example. Tim Scott, who is a Republican, he's a raccoon, a buck dancer, a straight up sellout. Even Tim Scott was offended by the post. Can you believe that? Here is Tim Scott right here. I'm praying it was fake because it's the most racist thing I've seen out of this White House. President should remove it. President Trump posted a video featuring the Obamas as monkeys. Oh, yes, he did. Right there. Now, the thing that interesting to me is that Tim Scott said it's the most racist thing. So that means that, Tim, you've been sitting back and you've been watching other racist things that they've been doing, that Trump's been doing. But this one took the cake for you because you said it was the most racist. See, the question is, you're either a racist or you're not a racist. So what is it? Is Trump a little bit of a racist? Even remember when Trump said on an interview that I'm the least racist person? That's BS. Racism isn't about being least racist. It's about not being a racist at all. Not least, not a little bit. It's crazy. I want y'all to let me know on this video what you feel about the memes and how you feel about Trump doing this depiction of this family of Barack Obama. Now, I'll say this. I have been disappointed as much as you about this man's presidency. I wanted Barack Obama to do more for black people. I believed in the whole hope and change that he was pushing. And after a while, I began to realize that he was just status quo. I sat back and I watched Barack do more for other groups, the LGBTQ group, other groups, immigrants and what have you, which the Democrats have done a lot of. And they sort of put black people's issues to the back burner, should I say. And I always felt that Barack bullshitted us a lot. Even when he turned around and told us to vote for Kamala Harris after he was pussyfooting around with Trump. I've got to keep it real on this post that I'm putting up here, this video. I got to keep it real, y'all. While Trump disrespects him and his wife in this way, at the same time, this is why Michelle didn't want no parts of that Jimmy Carter funeral, because she didn't want no parts of even being around Trump, because she herself can't stand the man. And I ain't got a problem with that. But Barack's goofy ass, which I'm got to keep it real with y'all, he sat up there and was smiling and chuckling with this man, Trump, who had already called him a monkey in the past. Let me show you the article right here. Check this out. Trump criticized as racist for sharing video depicting Obama as monkeys. The president shared the post when repeating false voting rigging claims about the 2020 election. Obama, Michelle have been called monkeys when they were in the White House. Donald Trump again tried to delegitimize Obama's presidency by saying he wasn't a real citizen, and it was playing around with that monkey talk even back then. Okay? And here you got Obama laughing with him at a funeral, which at the same time telling black people why we should vote for Kamala Harris, but yet he's sitting up here with Trump laughing after saying that Trump was the wrong person, that Trump was despicable, but yet laughing with him at that funeral. Let me show you video if you think I'm lying. Here we go. Now check that out. Let's let that play. Let that resonate. This is I showed you the picture. Now's the video. Barack is cheesing and laughing with this man who today in 2026, February, puts out a memes disrespecting Barack and his wife like this. I can't respect Obama for cheesing with Trump like this when Trump has said disparaging things about him and his wife in the past. I'm just emphasizing that I don't respect it. I can't respect it because any man that talks about your woman, talks about you that way, you don't give them respect when you get with them in person. You step up to them and you say, keep my name out of your mouth. Keep my wife's name out of your mouth. Now, let me show you some video footage coming off of CNN about this incident, because like I said, Trump has a history. Not only does Trump has a history of this sort of racial stuff, you know about the black farmers. I'm about to let you hear Mr. Byrd on this broadcast today, who said that he was told by Trump and his administration not to show up for a meeting that was being held for farmers. Black farmers are being shut out. And don't get me wrong, because black farmers didn't do any better under Biden as well. But let me play this first video from CNN about this situation. Check this out.
Overnight, the president's Truth Social feed shared a racist video. It shows former President Barack Obama and former First Lady Michelle Obama as apes. We are going to show you a screenshot. See it to believe it, but we want to give you the warning. It's racist, it's offensive, it's vile, but also let's not look away. So here it is. This is a video, this was a video that included this image, and it was shared on the social media feed of the sitting president of the United States. Now, the White House did take the video down. It took them about 12 hours. Sources tell CNN Republican lawmakers were calling President Trump this morning as the video received universal bipartisan condemnation. Tim Scott, who is the only black Republican senator, tweeted this, quote, "Praying it was fake because it's the most racist thing I've seen out of this White House. The president should remove it," end quote. In explaining the removal, a senior administration official told CNN, quote, "A White House staffer erroneously made the post. It has been taken down," end quote. Okay, so they now say it was an error. If that's the case, why did the White House press secretary defend it just hours before? In a statement to CNN before the video was removed, Caroline Leavitt said this, quote, "This is from an internet meme video depicting President Trump as king of the jungle and Democrats as characters from The Lion King. Please stop the fake outrage and report on something today that actually matters to the American public," end quote. Just remembering that this doesn't come out of nowhere. It doesn't come out of context. One of Donald Trump's first obsessions in national politics was to question then President Barack Obama's.
So just like I said, you're going to see the receipts on this. The fact that Trump has always had a racist tone towards Obama. And watch this.
Citizenship, and use that to raise doubts about his patriotism.
I want him to show his birth certificate. There's something on that birth certificate that he doesn't like.
People have birth certificates. He doesn't have a birth certificate. Now, he may have one, but there's something on that birth, maybe religion, Maybe it says he's a Muslim. I don't know. And if he wasn't born in this country, which is a real possibility, I'm not saying it happened. I'm saying it's a real possibility.
A lot of people do not think it was an authentic certificate. Many people do not think it was authentic. His mother was not in the hospital. There were many other things that came out.
All right, let's get off the sidelines, head into the arena. My panel's here.
I just wanted to give y'all a little bit of that taste because that's where all this really comes from. He's always been jealous of Obama. He's always had a racist, racism has always been in his veins, should I say, because it was in the veins of his father who was defending the Ku Klux Klan in 1921 in New York against the police. It's always been in his veins from the day one that Trump and his father engaged in discrimination against black people in Maryland and the state of New York. I just want to keep it 100% real with you there. Now, let me put this memes up right here and let you see something right here. This brother right here is John Bird. He's a farmer. The White House told John Bird Jr., founder of the National Black Farmers Association, not to attend a farmers meeting because they were moving away from Dale. Like the man doesn't still own a farm or deserves a seat at the table. Mega isn't even hiding their racism anymore. What you got there is the racism, not only towards Barack Obama and his wife, Michelle, when it comes to these memes and what have you that he put out there, but this stuff right here. But let me let you hear what the brother had to say about how he was treated by Donald Trump's White House. Donald Trump is a part of this. He is just as much as responsible as everybody else is in his White House. You understand what I'm saying? Here we go.
Okay, John Boyd, go ahead, please.
Don, what I was trying to say is they're really upset that I said the $12 billion that the president is going around the country. Last week he was in Iowa, and he said the $12 billion had been paid out to farmers. He had just gave another $12 billion to America's farmers. Not a dime of the $12 billion has been paid to any farmer for that aspect. And the president should be held accountable. So he goes around.
You hear that? For y'all of y'all out there to keep saying Trump is doing for the black colleges. And I already did a video showing you that it was a black woman that was responsible for black colleges getting the money that they got. For those of y'all running around saying, oh, he's doing so much for black people. He's been doing the same damn thing. No different than what Biden did, which was nothing for black farmers. But Trump is doing nothing for black farmers, but y'all don't have no smoke for Trump. You should have smoke for any of these politicians, whether it's Trump, Biden, I don't care who it is, Obama, any of these politicians that ain't doing nothing for us. Trump ain't doing nothing. Here's a black farmer who he tried to tell, don't come to the meeting. They tried to keep him out, ignore him. He's telling you the truth here.
He says these things and there's no accountability or fact
Tell the
check
truth.
in the media. I am one of those farmers. I'm eligible to receive a payment. No farmer has got it, and I haven't got mine. And the president is still holding to the fact that he said he paid all this money out, Don. It's not accurate. And
let me stop it right there. Trump is a liar and the truth's not in him. He goes around saying that he's done so much this, so much that, and you're hearing from a real black farmer who's the president of the Black Farmers Association. He's saying nobody's getting paid. No black farmer's been paid from Trump.
he continues to do. He says stuff. Oh, we love farmers. Oh, we love black people. You know, I love black people. You love black people, but you didn't have a black farmer sitting at the table at your all-white farmers meeting.
Thank you.
There should be some
Tell the truth.
there. And Stephen Miller is at the core of all of this stuff. Yeah. Stephen Miller was suing us in federal court, blocking the $5 billion that was supposed to go out to black farmers. And he went down and hand selected white farmers to sue us individually in all of these courts, Texas, Florida.
Did you hear that? John Bird, president of the Black Farmers Association, Black Farmers Organization, is saying that the Trump administration has been suing and going after individual black farmers, suing them because they're calling him out for the money that they have not received, that he's lying, going around and lying to people, saying he's giving them all this much money. And like he said, Donald Trump says he loves black people. He loves black people so much. He so much loves black people that he hasn't done a damn thing for these black farmers because he's been lying the whole time. And he's putting out racist memes like this, or Michelle Obama and Barack Obama. Racist type stuff like this. Let's get back to it.
All these things to block the $5 billion. And then the administration repealed it, Don, and we got a lesser amount that we had to go ahead and do a patch and fix it. But Stephen Miller's at the core of this. And when
Now, I remember this. The black farmers were supposed to get a certain amount of money, and it was the Trump administration that repealed the amount so that they could lowball them and give them less money. And y'all want to follow Donald Trump? Y'all want to say he's so much better than what we already been getting as is? Hell no. Give me a break.
on Black America years ago, Don, that he was doing this reverse discrimination thing. Nobody listened to me. Nobody listened to me. He was following me around the country. He was following me around the hill, crafting up this new definition of reverse discrimination.
Yep.
Show me a white farmer that they call a nigger. Show me a white farmer that they spat on. Show me a white farmer that couldn't get into a federal office only on Wednesday when they saw black farmers. And show me a white farmer where they.
There it is. The truth has been told. Now, for those of you out there who feel you want to support this PDF file president, let me let his own best friend, Jeffrey Epstein, speak for himself about Trump, or what he wasn't willing to say, because the truth is out there. So you can't support an individual like Trump when he's a scandalous individual messing with the underage, allegedly. And let me let you hear such the video. This is Jeffrey Epstein asked the question, have you ever partied with Trump with underage girls? And he said, I got to plead the fifth. Check it out.
Ever had a personal relationship with Donald Trump?
What do you mean by personal relationships?
Have you socialized with him?
Yes, sir.
Yes?
Yes, sir.
Have you ever socialized with Donald Trump in the presence of females under the age of 18?
Woo.
Though I'd like to answer that question, at least today, I'm going to have to assert my 5th, 6th, and 14th Amendment rights, sir.
There it is. Don't play with me, everybody. You can't support a man like this. You can't support this orange man. Epstein's not, it's the reason why Epstein is not alive anymore. There's a reason why he mysteriously isn't in existence anymore. And it happened when Epstein, mysteriously, they said that he took his life. It was under the Trump administration that was in charge of the DOJ that put his ass in there, in that cell in New York, where there was mysterious things going on that night that they claimed that he took his life. I wonder why. I wonder because he knew too much, even though he was also a sick man, just like Trump as well. I want y'all to resonate with this video. Let me know what you think. Leave messages. The truth is the truth. And the truth is this, that Barack Obama could have done a hell of a lot more for black folks. And I think he would get a lot more support as the ex-president had he done more for black people at the grassroots level that really wanted a lot more out of his presidency than what we really got. We got to be honest about that. And there's a reason why Michelle didn't want no parts of going to no funeral with this fool Trump, because she doesn't like the man. So With that said, everybody, I want to say thank you for coming over, watching the video. Share the video on all your social media because I would definitely appreciate that. Do me the biggest favor and share this video on all social media. I say it again. Thank you for watching. Comment, give your honest opinion, share, and share alike. And I thank you. With that said, we're going to get ready to get on out of here and make it do what we can make it do. Y'all take care. I got more and more videos coming your way like this. I've got another one I'm going to do about a young man, 13-year-old young man who went to the school board and had to let them know he was tired of the racism that he's dealing with in the junior high school that he's in. I'm about to drop that story very, very next. Okay? Y'all take care. Peace.
Listening to Information Man, please make sure to subscribe to his channel.
BS3 Network, changing the way you listen to podcasts. BS3 Network, changing the way you watch TV. BS3 Network is now on Roku TV under BS3 TV. Download today.
I'ma give it to you. Yeah, promise, I'ma give it to you. Miss that smile. Lord knows I ain't seen that in a while, but it's your style. So something must be up keeping you down. You a queen that must be heaven sent. Pray my soul, I must repent for not telling you what I meant and how I felt. Honestly, I'm used to throwing wishes in a well. My conscience tells me that I could have helped without fail. Actions speak louder than words, and that's a lesson that I learned all by myself. Let her know, I gotta let her know that she my white horse, she my medical. She like my baby mama, know how to take care of me. Give my baby problems, you gon' regret every day. So I let her know, gotta let her know. Came through the front door, I'll be ready for it. And if it's what you want, I'ma give it to you. Yeah, promise, I'ma give it to you. La, 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 la. Feel it, baby, stress is all around us. These high ceilings and I need it, baby. Pressure and make diamonds, I won't steal it, baby. Silent, baby, hurts to see you crying. Know you trying, ain't no lying, baby. When I say I need you, greedy if I have to share you. It was me that all along did you wrong, thinking that I made you beautiful and strong. This toxicity